Is there a difference between a spiritual awakening and new age spirituality? I'm going to share some insights about that today, so stay tuned for this episode. Welcome to the Soul Alignment Mentor Podcast. I'm your host, Angie, and I'm inviting you to explore the depths of self sabotage, limiting mindsets, and the beliefs that hinder our progress in life. Through intuitive messages I receive from my spirit team, I share profound insights to help you live authentically and break free from these limitations. Join me now as we uncover all the keys to living your best life. One of the things that often happens when you start changing your spirituality or when you might think you're going through a spiritual awakening or you are going through a spiritual awakening, you might start engaging in some activities that you hadn't prior. You might start looking into astrology. You might start looking into your human design. You might start looking into tarot or oracle cards or pendulums or dowsing rods or any other spiritual tool, crystals even. I'm holding a crystal quartz right here. And all these tools are great and useful and helpful for your spiritual journey. But is that spiritual awakening? Do these tools have anything to do with an actual spiritual awakening? And I'm here to explain that and let you know that it does not. A true spiritual awakening is not about anything external to yourself. These tools were given to us as resources to help us connect with spirit. But until we understand ourselves, we cannot fully have that connection with spirit. And that is why a true spiritual awakening is a journey inward. It's a journey of self realization. It's a journey of learning more about who you are as a spirit outside of your human existence. It's a journey of shedding the ego and the program's ideas of who you thought you were and discovering the truth of who you are. It's almost like you have been living your life under this belief that you have this identity, and then suddenly that identity gets dropped. And you don't really know who you are without it. And so the awakening journey is learning who you are without the identity that you've been programmed to have. The spiritual tools that often are used along this journey, or maybe people have been using without having a spiritual awakening, are just simply tools that we use for ourselves outside of our own self. And this sometimes can take away from us truly understanding and hearing from our own higher self and intuition. Because when we rely on something outside of ourselves, we don't get to know ourselves too well. And part of the awakening journey is going inward. And that is through meditation. That is through self realization. That's through studying the self. That's through allowing yourself to understand how to connect with source energy, God, within the energy of who you are. Until you do that, the spiritual tools can become a crutch for you. And if you're only relying on those things outside of yourself, then you're not ever really truly doing the inner work, the shadow work, the ego work, the understanding of who you are and who you're not. And so a true spiritual awakening is one that is a journey within. And I see this happen a lot where people will leave religion and they might think that they're going through an awakening, or they might think that they're changing their beliefs, and they will go into the new age spirituality. They'll start using tarot or going to tarot readers or psychics or mediums. They'll start to engage in all these spiritual tools using crystals or whatever it might be. And the thing is, that can be a little dangerous when you're not doing the inner work, because everything is a reflection of you. And if you have negative energy in you, you have negative beliefs, or you're not fully aware of what is truly your mindset or a mindset that you've been taught to have, or you think in evil ways, you will be met with those things. those things will be reflected back to you as you use them. And so, as you go through your shift in spirituality, you have to be aware of what energy you have and what beliefs you hold. So, spirituality is not new age spirituality at all. They are completely different. A true spiritual awakening is about self realization, growing to understand yourself as a spiritual being, and everything else is just a fun tool to use. It's just rituals and external focused items that you can use to enhance that, to work with, to have fun with, to talk to spirit with. But when you use those tools, if you have energy within yourself that's biased or negative or influenced in any kind of way by the programming of your mind or the world around you, they will show up in those tools. And this is something I tell my clients all the time. You can get a tarot reading all the time, and it may not take place, whatever comes up in that tarot reading, because it's picking up on the energy at that moment that you are sending out. So, for example, if I truly, truly believe that I am going to win the lottery tomorrow, and my energy is split in that, and I'm not truly working to manifest that in a sense that I know is going to happen without a shadow of doubt because I'm fully connected to my higher self, which is pretty hard to do as a human, and I go and use a pendulum or get a tarot reading and it says, this is going to happen for you. And then the next day comes and it doesn't happen. That is because it was picking up on your thoughts. It was picking up on your energy and reflecting it back to you. So, in order to use these tools correctly, you have to know yourself. And knowing yourself is most important. And so, if you are on this journey and you are wondering what the difference is, this is what it is. One is an external focus, and spiritual awakening is an internal focus. I hope that helps. If you're looking for more support or guidance, feel free to reach out to me. I have all kinds of opportunities to work with me one on one, or you can join my group membership where we meet twice a month as a group. I do live channeling, I teach intuitive workshops. And if you want some help working with your energy, join my Chakra Harmony course. That is involved also with the membership, but you can download that on your own for only $12 if you don't want to join the membership. So I hope that helps. Until we meet again, I wish you the best day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. I send you all the universal love. Namaste.